classic out of the 1980s action movies. You see the good guy getting in a fight with the bad guy, and the bad guy winds up and hits like that. Looks impressive. It even kind of moved Casey, which I was surprised at. But that is not a good way to generate power. So the first thing we're going to do is look at the elements of generating power. The first one we just did, which is proper structure. All your bones are lined up, your ligaments are supporting it, you're not muscling it out there. Next part is how do we get all this shit in motion? So how many here our OGs have been to Vidize or trained with Rory or me before? So pretty much we have at least half of everybody who knows what the drop step is, right?
Just do it.
Huh?
I know what it is, I just can't do it.
It's okay. The only catch around here is the angle of your firearm, sir.
No, it's because he was a Marine, he ate too many crayons.
Oh. It's gonna be a long 4 days.
So, I'm sorry. First thing we're gonna do is work on our mechanics of drop stepping. Tammy does a really good job of it where she makes gravity take over by picking her leg up and dropping all her weight into it. I don't teach that way because I have shitty knees and hips. So we're gonna, if you train with Tammy, if that works for you, do that. I'm gonna show you how it works for me. I want you to play with both, to kick the leg up and catch yourself, which is like you standing on concrete, I won't be able to walk tomorrow. So what I do is I take about half a step. How I teach people to find their position of power for that is just start walking and then stop. That's about the farthest you want your drop step to go if you have bad joints. It's just a basic step that you take. We're not going to practice punching anything. We're going to isolate this. The first, everybody up. First step in the movement is we're just going to take a half a step and drop into it. How come nobody's doing this? Did you just pay to see my ass? What?
I don't know. Just pay it.
That's not why we're here. Okay, so if you're scared of falling, you're gonna suck at this. So when you take that step, weaken the knee that is staying behind. Drop step. Imagine there's a can right there and you're going to smash it. Put all your weight into that drop. Is this starting to make a little more sense? Feeling a little bit more like you're doing something? You should feel rebound from the ground when you do this. Okay? Just simply. Alright, the next part of this is we're going to get back into structure. Okay? As we're doing this fall, all this power is going into the ground. What happens when you do that stomp, the power starts regenerating back out. Basically, it's a shock absorber and it's coming back. So what we want to do is be able to get all that power transferred out through our arms into the other arm. Never hit somebody soft. Never hit somebody soft. So what we're going to do is we're going to do just a simple push to show how we want to do this. So if my structure and everything sucks and I go into the drop step, I collapse, right? He doesn't receive any of the power. So what we want to do, judge your distance so you know you're going to hit the target. Next part, aim small. If your target is the whole pad, you might end up like this and it won't do as much good because we're not trying to push him, we're trying to hit him. Aim small. Pick a spot on the target, which I'm going right here. Okay? Get your structure lined up just like that test we did where you didn't collapse. Hold your arms here. Take that step. Drive into him. You notice I did not push. My arms remained stationary. And all I did was drop into it. Okay? That's what we're going to practice for a couple. So what we're going to do, we have 1, 2, 3 of these right here. So I need 3 brave souls who want to hold on to these.